Welcome to the Florida Weather Guy. I'm your forecaster, Jeff. This is our overnight weather brief. And we're going to take just a quick look in our possible tropical storm, Debbie. Not yet, but possible. It's potential tropical cyclone 4 right now. And they're already issuing watches and warnings because they predicted it will become a tropical storm when it gets into the Gulf. But we'll look at some of the impacts that may affect the Tampa Bay regional weather area. But we're going to look at the total forecast for tonight. This was our current radar when I was making this video, and as you can see, a lot of the rain moving out into the Gulf, coming from the northeast, moving south and west. And so we had quite a bit of rain in our Florida Weather Guy Weather Center. We had a little bit over half an inch of rain this evening that fell in the Largo area. This is our overnight temperatures for tonight. Chiefland, you're at 74. Crystal, 74. Brooksville, 75. Tampa, 76. Sarasota, 77. Arcadia at 76. Seabury at 78. And Fort Myers at 78. Lakeland, you're coming in at 75 degrees. And the rain chances are going to go off tonight or dwindle down to 20 and 30%. 30% closer to Lakeland, Tampa, Sarasota, and Fort Myers. Chiefland, Brooksville, Crystal River, Arcadia, and Seabrings, you're all at 20%. This is for tonight's forecast. This is our potential, as we're going to look here in a second, our potential tropical low as across Cuba. And then it's going to get out here to a tropical storm. And that's what the symbol means right here. And it's going to go up around the Big Bend, then come out to North Florida, then go to Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina. Some of the models predicting that it will become a hurricane when it gets out here. Some of the models don't show it as a hurricane, still shows it as a strong tropical storm. But we will see overnight and into early tomorrow morning. We'll have a better idea of how strong it's going to get, and if it goes a little bit further west or if it goes a little bit further to the east into the state of Florida. Like I said, we're under a tropical storm watch for Sunday and Sunday night, Sunday afternoon into Sunday evening, and possibly Sunday night. And our tropical cyclone impacts storm surge for our Tampa Bay regional weather area and all up down the west coast, 2 to 4 inches. Wind damage is in the moderate category. Not too concerned about the wind so much. We could have gusts up 35 to 45 and maybe even 55 miles an hour. But we may have some sustained winds at 35 to 45 and gusts up to 55. My biggest threat is possibly the storm surge as the storm moves north and east. But my main is the rain possibilities of they're calling from 4 to 6 inches of rain, and the tornado threat, I can't rule that out, but I think it's going to be on the very low side, maybe nothing at all, but I can't rule out maybe a quick spin up of a tornado in this tropical system. Depends on how strong it gets. Now, if it gets a little bit stronger, yes, we may have to up that tornado threat to a moderate category. This is one of the computer models, and as you can see, it shows right around the Tampa Bay regional area. Some of the models show it coming up right in here. Some of the models showing it come up here and go right through the center of the states. But we will see once it gets its act together and gets into the southern Gulf way down in here. Then we'll see how strong it's going to get and how intense it's going to get. There's a lot of variables in the forecast that is not coming together yet, but some of the GFS shows it more up in here, going out pretty fast. The European model shows it more up here and going out slow into the next week. The storm surge is what I was talking about just a few minutes ago. We're in that moderate category from 2 to 4 feet above normal tides. So, and that's going to run mainly in the morning until early afternoon. We have a high tide late morning to early afternoon. So that's where we need to watch possible of some storm surge as the storm moves north and east of us. This is our current conditions, and this was as of 10:54. We have 78 degrees. Our dew point 74. Our humidity is at 93. Our winds are from the east at 2 miles an hour, and our heat index at 80 degrees. We had still partly clouded skies with some light showers, maybe some sprinkles or light showers still lingering about, but all that stuff will be moving out to the Gulf. It's moving from northwest down to southwest, and it's all going to be moving away from us. The visibility is at 10 miles an hour, and our barometer is at 30.03, and it is steady. Thank you for tuning in to the Florida Weather Guy. Have a great evening. I will see you early in the morning for the morning weather brief, and we'll have some updated information about the possible of Tropical Storm Debby at that time. And right now, it's still potential Cyclone 4 is what they're calling it. So, but they are, like I said, they are expecting it to become a tropical storm, and that name will be Debby. Thank you, and I'll see you on the next one in the morning. So, bye for now.